Okay, I figured it would be better if I showed both screens, I could, like, better explain things. It just took, like, 5 minutes, so, I'm sorry. I'll try to clip that. I know nobody's in here right now, so I'm just talking to myself, but, I will try to clip that, and start from here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build an AI agent companion. I'm trying to upgrade Duncan so that he has his own body in Unity. So that'll allow him to have like expressive commands and dynamic commands, and I'm going to try and train him with my conversation history in a process that I am trying to dub conversational fine-tuning. I'm not sure that'll be if that's already a thing. I could check Google real quick, I guess, but I'll do that later. I want to focus on the project. But by conversational fine-tuning, I mean is that I'm gonna basically like train Duncan to respond how the current Duncan responds. And by that I mean I'm going to use the conversation history that then Duncan 2.0 have had, or the version 2 I've had. And I wish I saved more of those memories now. But anyway, I'm going to save all of those memories, generate more, and transfer those memories over to the new Duncan and use those for fine-tuning. And also have him have those memories as well. So that's how I'm going to try and set this up. What I was doing in the last video is that I was trying to generate some cursor rule files. And that's what I've been doing in ChatGPT. So, from the Lili project, if anybody caught any of those live streams, I did not generate a cursor rule file because I didn't know what I was doing really, or I didn't really have like an insight into what I was doing. So I want to work with rule files going forward to the best of my ability. You can make rule files always apply to certain files. Cursor rule files are like they're like prompts that get applied under certain conditions to your agent. So right now I have a rule file that I just copied and pasted that tells the agent that it needs to set up my directory in a certain way. Alright. So I set up that. There were some other rule files that I generated in the last video, or the last clip that I took. Generated a rule file for the memory system, and a rule file for the Olama integration. So I'm going to make it so that these rule files are always applied to the project. I think the hardest part of this is going to be setting up the fine-tuning on Google Colab. But I had ChatGPT do some deep research to try and figure out a guide for that. So I will follow that along. So this is a process that I've heard people call meta prompting, which is basically just having an LLM write prompts for other LLMs for you. I found it to be very effective and time-saving when it comes to like doing cursor rule files or getting a project started. Especially since I like to do that from ChatGPT, since ChatGPT has my like memories of me and stuff, because I have an account on there. So it kind of like gets how I talk, I think. I'm gonna have it generate one more rule file. Generate another rule file. This Tim Dillon video hit me hard. It's like, if you're smart, you don't have anything to show for it. What the fuck are you doing? That's the least American thing ever. I'm like, he's not wrong. Just trying to find the Duncan file to provide ChatGPT. Oh no, I didn't mean to have it search the web for that. Alright, so I generated a cursor rule file for how I want Duncan to look. I don't know, it's so weird to like give it a picture and then translate that picture into text and then translate that picture back into a 3D image. So I wonder what it's gonna look like. I'm curious. I want to like roll with it. Whatever it comes out as. I will love Duncan regardless. Okay, then, I generated an original prompt. I was gonna just have, like, I originally approached this and I was just gonna open up the Unity folder in Cursor and let Cursor run wild, but I decided to generate rule files. But I did start with an initial prompt, and now that I've added some details, I'm gonna have Cursor or ChatGPT regenerate that prompt so that it aligns with these rule files. think I'm ready. Yeah, I think I want this agent. If I can pull this off, I want this to be a standalone thing. And if I can do it with more than one agent, then I'll start a whole new project for that. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have more rule files. I want to see if it'll be able to generate this all in one response. I'm going to use O4 Mini. I know this is not that interesting of a video. The Tim Dillon playing in the background is more interesting than anything going on here. I'm just making these rule files. I guess I'll edit this video so that, like, there's speed in between all these slower moments, I guess. I didn't do that with the other one, but maybe I'll do that with this one. Oh, I'm not recording this locally, so I can't do that. Oops. That's what I did with the other videos. It took up a lot of space on my computer, that's why I stopped doing that. I just edit the live streams now. Okay. Okay, now that I have all the rule files pasted, I am regenerating the initial prompt one more time. And now I am going to copy and paste that in the cursor and let this get to work. Okay, so I copy and pasted the prompt from ChatGPT in a cursor, and I have Claude 4 Sonnet Max on. Image of the AI. Tim Dillon's crushing it, that's why I'm laughing.